Hi guys, welcome to Litgyan. Let's discuss some MCQs on Dickens based on Routledge. The first question is Mr. Boffin is a character in which of Dickens' novel? A. Little Dorrit, B. Our Mutual Friend, C. Bleak House, or D. Old Curiosity Shop. As you know, character based questions are very important from Dickens, and this book has mention of some of the most uncommon characters from Dickens and have tried to incorporate most of them. The answer is B. Our Mutual Friend. The subtitle of which of Dickens's novel is For This Times? A. Great Expectations, B. A Christmas Carol, C. David Copperfield, or D. Hard Times? The answer is D. Hard Times. It is the most familiar of Dickens's State of the Nation novels. It is also his shortest of all. Which of Dickens's heroine is the epitome of the helpless Victorian female victim? A. Stella, B. Little Nell, C. Amy Dorrit, or D. Esther Summerson? The answer is B. Little Nell. The death of Little Nell in The Old Curiosity Shop is the climax of the sentimental novel trend started by Henry Mackenzie in his novel The Men of Feeling. Which of Dickens's novel highlighted the problems of poor city children who, after the Poor Law Act of 1833, ended up in the workhouse or at the mercy of crooks? A. Great Expectations, B. Hard Times, C. Oliver Twist, or D. Bleak House? The answer is C. Oliver Twist. After escaping the workhouse, Oliver fell at the hands of the crooks, Fagin and Bill Sikes. The following excerpt is from which of Dickens's novels? Fog everywhere. Fog up the river where it flows among green airs and meadows. Fog down the river where it rolls defiled among the tears of shipping and the waterside pollutions of a great and dirty city. A. Bleak House, B. Great Expectations, C. The Old Curiosities Shop, or D. The Mystery of Edwin Drood? The answer is A. Bleak House. Dickens's Bleak House, that came in the year 1852 to 53, begins to mark a change in the sensibility and attitude. Even the title reveals a negative feeling. Rain and fog come to represent the gloom that has settled over the characters. Lady Dedlock sat again, looking at the rain. It is always raining in the heart of Lady Dedlock. The city London, which had given hope and a future to Dickens's heroes Oliver Twist, Nicholas Nickleby, Paul Dombey, and David Copperfield, is shrouded in fog in the opening chapter of Bleak House. The given excerpt can be read as a symbol of what was happening to Victorian optimism and self-confidence. Moving on, who commented on the lachrymose death scene of Little Nell? One must have a heart of stone to read the death of Little Nell without laughing. A. Thomas Carlyle, B. T.S. Eliot, C. Henry Mackenzie, or D. Oscar Wilde? The answer is D. Oscar Wilde. The following happy ending is found in which of Dickens's work? God blesses everyone, said Tiny Tim, the last of all. A. A Christmas Carol, B. Sketches by Boz, C. Pickwick Papers, or D. A Tale of Two Cities? The answer is A. A Christmas Carol. It brings together a touch of the Gothic, the clash between wealth and poverty, and the sentimental assertion of fireside and family values. I like this the best, said Dickens about which of his novels? A. Great Expectations, B. Nicholas Nickleby, C. David Copperfield, or D. The Old Curiosity Shop? The answer is C. David Copperfield. It is a semi autobiographical novel. It marks the high point of the first phase of his writing, where the hero could achieve success, marry his sweetheart Dora, and after her death, the faithful Agnes, and where even the debt-ridden Mr. Micawber achieves respectability. Moving on, in which of Dickens's novels, Jeremy Bentham's philosophy of utilitarianism, the greatest happiness of the greatest number is called into question? A. Great Expectations, B. Hard Times, C. Oliver Twist, or D. A Tale of Two Cities? The answer is B. Hard Times. It contains a picture of the industrialized English Midlands, which emphasizes the dehumanizing aspects of the Industrial Revolution. Next question is Charles Dickens's first success came with A. Pickwick Papers, B. Great Expectations, C. Sketches by Boz, or D. A Christmas Carol? The answer is C. Sketches by Boz. In the initial years, Dickens wrote under the pen name Boz. So, do you remember this point? Match the character with the Dickensian novel they belong to. You have the characters Mr. and Mrs. Merdle, Quilp, Mr. Podsnap, and Lady Dedlock. The answer is C. Mr. and Mrs. Mordle belong to Little Dorrit. Quill belongs to the old curiosity shop. Mr. Podsnap to our mutual friend, and Lady Deadlock, if you remember from one of the previous questions, belongs to Bleak House. Moving on, the following excerpt is from which novel? He rose from the table and, advancing to the master, basin and spoon in hand, said, somewhat alarmed at his own temerity, please, sir, I want some more. A. Nicholas Nickleby, B. David Copperfield, C. Great Expectations, or D. Oliver Twist. The answer is D. Oliver Twist. It is one of the most memorable images in the novel when Oliver asks the workhouse master for more to eat. Identify the novel the following excerpt is taken from. Now, what I want is facts. Teach these boys and girls nothing but facts. Facts alone are wanted in life. Plant nothing else and root out everything else. A. Hard Times, B. David Copperfield, C. A Tale of Two Cities, or D. Nicholas Nickleby. The answer is A. Hard Times. Which is the unfinished work by Charles Dickens? A. Dombey and Son, B. Our Mutual Friend, C. The Mystery of Edwin Drood, or D. Sketches by Boz. The answer is C. The Mystery of Edwin Drood. It is a Gothic novel. Moving on to the final questions of this video, Henry David Thoreau's statement, the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation, from his work Walden, finds echoes in which of Dickens' character? A. Emmy Dorrit, B. Paul Dombey, C. Philip Pirrip, or D. Oliver Twist. The answer is C. Philip Pirrip. Philip Pirrip is one of the first modern anti-heroes, a character whom life treats in a way readers would recognize as real rather than romanticized. This echoes the American writer Thoreau's statement that the mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation. That is it for today. You can leave your doubts in the comment section below. Till then, happy learning.